everyone, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my nighttime skincare routine. So I will be sharing with you all the products that I use from the beginning to the end at night whenever I remove my makeup. All these products are products that I do really enjoy or have used for a while, so I can really give you a good review about these. So let's start. To give you an idea, I have pretty dry, dehydrated skin, so throughout the year it's pretty dehydrated. I can have a lot of dry patches, especially on my nose, in between my brows, or even in my brows. Like, what's up with that skin? And I'm also more on the dry side during the winter. So these are the products that I've been using currently. If I'm wearing a lot of eye makeup, especially if I'm wearing false eyelashes, to prevent my cleansing balm to just mess them up, I usually use some makeup remover. I've been currently using the Bioderma Micellar Water. It does a great job. I just put a little bit on some cotton rounds, just leave it on my eyes for a few seconds and just wipe it off, and my falsies just fall right off and it just dissolves the glue. It doesn't irritate my eyes, which I feel like it's so hard to find, which should be like obvious. Like, eye makeup remover should not burn your eyes, but sometimes they all manage to do it. But I haven't had that issue with this product. It does a great job, can't complain. To remove the rest of my eye makeup and the face makeup that I'm wearing, I usually follow up with a cleansing balm. Currently I've been using the Clinique. This is the Take the Day Off cleansing balm, and it's a really white, thick consistency, almost like a wax. You just take a little bit, massage it into your skin dry, and then you add a little bit of water, and then it can transforms it into like a milky consistency, and you end up looking like the Joker for a few seconds. But it does a really great job to just remove all the makeup off your face. And then I remove everything using a wet, hot washcloth. It feels so nice to just remove everything, and there's gonna be nothing left on your skin. So this is a great product. This one is like the best, like in between price quality. It removes everything. It's not overly expensive, doesn't have any scent. There's very few ingredients, so the chance of you having a reaction to it are pretty slim. Now that all my makeup is removed, I'm gonna be cleansing my face. I've been using recently the Philosophy. This is the Purity Made Simple. This is the one-step facial cleanser. This is my second bottle of it. I've used it for a long time. It lasts a long time. I personally really enjoy using this. I feel like every time my skin freaks out and I don't know what to do, I just go back to this and it just calms it. It doesn't seem like it does a lot when you use it, but then you miss it when you stop, basically. I've been really loving it. It does a great job. It has a specific scent to it, almost like soap-ish to me. I've been really liking it, can't complain. It doesn't dry out my skin, but it doesn't overly moisturize it either. So if you have more combo or oily skin, this will still work for you. The next product is not something I use every night. I probably use it like once or twice a week, depending on how my skin is looking. I don't use a mechanical exfoliator, you know, like the ones with the little beads, because my skin is pretty sensitive, but I still, like I said, get dry patches and I need something for that, and this has been really great. So the skin I was mentioning in my brows is completely gone because of this. It is a chemical exfoliator. I've been using this one. This is the Alpha H Liquid Gold. There is other ones on the market that are cheaper, so I will mention a few in the description box, but personally I have a reaction to all of these, or I'm allergic to something in there, so I can't use them. This one has been working wonderfully for my skin. This is amazing. It doesn't have a pretty strong scent to it. I can never decide if it smells like onions or like vinegar, or it has a scent to it. Like, it's very specific, but it's not overly strong either. Like, once you just are done applying it, it doesn't smell anymore, so you're not gonna walk around smelling like an onion. But it works really great. I don't have any more issues with those little skins, but whenever I see that I'm starting to have some more, I'm like, Emily, you haven't been using this. So I use it and I'm back to normal. My skin just looks so much better. It helps also to prevent any blackheads. This is just amazing. So whether I use this product or not, I follow up with this one, which is just a toner. This is just rose water, basically. This one is actually rose water and glycerin, so it's a little bit more moisturizing. It is a mist, which I think is very easy. I love mist toners. And this one has a really fine mist. This is actually the EBATES store, which I get on Amazon. You probably can find some rose water at any store close to you. Personally, I couldn't, so that's why I just ended up getting this, but I love the spray. Like, you can't even see it on camera. It's so fine. It just feels amazing on your skin. And the toner also helps. Oh, it tastes also like rose water. But it just applies it like a fine layer of like moisture on your skin, which helps not using as much serum afterwards, which you don't have to use more products. That's always good. The serum that I've been loving has been the Clarins. This is the Hydro Quench Intensive Serum by Phase. Like I said, by Phase, so you have to shake it out before using it. It is a blue color, but it doesn't tint your skin blue, so don't worry, you're not gonna walk around looking like a Smurf. But this is a great product if you have dehydrated skin. Whether it's oily, combo, normal, dry, if you have dehydrated skin, this is the best serum that I've ever tried for that. I recommend this to so many people and they're like, wow, this is just amazing. And it is. Like, I probably use like 1 pump, max a pump and a half, and it's more than enough to do my face, neck, and whenever it's light, I just put it on the back of my hands, and it's awesome. It moisturizes my skin. It has a specific scent to it. It's the same one as the whole range, and I think it's really not an offensive one. It kind of smells a little fresh, so amazing product. I will never be without this again. I probably used up 2 of those in the past, and I've been without it like for like 1 or 2 months. Actually, a lot of these products for a month or 2 before the Sephora sale, and my skin was going crazy. I needed this in my life again, and I'm really glad that I did because winter is here and my skin was missing it. While this gets absorbed by my skin, I usually apply some eye cream. The one that I love is the Origin Plantscription. This is the anti-aging eye cream. This is amazing. I've tried so many different eye cream and they either are too drying, like the one that are more of a gel consistency. I feel like they get absorbed so quickly and it just leaves my eyes feeling dry, or the ones that have like petroleum jelly, they just roll off my face, or they just clog my pores and I get like a huge pimple, which happened with one eye cream at one point. Not cool. But this one is a really thick consistency. I've been using it for a year, and as you can see, I'm like only halfway through this. It's gonna last me a long time, and it's so thick and moisturizing. And I know some people use just a little dot and you know, you're careful around the eye. I just splatter that on because my eyes need the moisture, and it does an amazing job. I highly recommend this. It's the only eye cream that I feel like has done something for me. Usually some of them you're just like, meh, you know, I don't really see the difference. This one I did see a difference, like with the fine lines under my eyes, it just feels a little bit more smooth. And if I skip it, my skin tells me. My makeup just goes on super patchy whenever I miss it, so I'm trying to use it every day. Next product is also a holy grail product. They actually recently changed the formula, so it will work for more different skin types than it did before. In the past, it was only for dry skin. Now I can see normal and combo skin like this too. I still like it. I still wish it was a little bit more moisturizing like the past one, but it still does wonder for my face. And I'm talking about the Lancôme Énergie de Vie. This is the water-infused cream. So this one, like I said, it's a little bit more, not watery, it's a little bit more of a gel formula instead of a thick cream. It is super moisturizing. It does have a scent to it, which I feel like I keep saying everything has a scent, and I'm like usually super sensitive to scents, but this one grew on me. At first I wasn't a fan of it, but now I do. I like miss smelling this whenever I didn't have it, and it does the most amazing thing on my face. It just makes my skin like so much more even. I can see like any, you know, when you're really dehydrated, you can see any fine lines or any dry patches. This just makes my skin super even, and it just plumps it, and it's glowy the next morning. I basically have new skin. I love this. I've been using it for a couple of weeks, and as you can see, I've been using this. Like, I'm not kidding. I just slather this on. Sometimes I also use it in the morning if my skin is really, really dry, but this is just holy grail status. So while this absorbs into my skin, I apply a little bit of lip balm. I love this is the Nuxe Rêve de Miel, which amazing lip balm. It is super thick on your lips, so that's why I usually use it before bed instead of during the day. And it also has kind of a matte finish, which is super weird for a lip balm, but this is wonderful. This is, again, my second one of this, and it lasted me a year, the other one. So you do get a lot of product in there. It is around $16 Canadian, which I know is pretty pricey for a lip balm, but this is the type of product that whenever it's not on my lips still feel okay. I don't have to like run and just apply some more like Vaseline. You don't have to with this. This is just wonderful. With some subscribers, we were arguing what it was smelling like. I say like honey-ish, honey, and they say lemon, and I kind of see the lemon in there. I love lemon, so that's probably why I love it so much. So if you are still looking for a great lip balm, highly recommend this. In Canada, you can find this at Shoppers Drug Mart or Pharmaprix in Quebec. And any other place internationally, I know that I think Beauty Bay has it, or Essential. Anyway, I'll link anywhere I can find down below. So this is a holy grail product, highly recommend it too. So now that all my creams are absorbed into my skin, if I have an angry looking pimple, I need something to make it disappear, and this is the product. This is the Origin, this is the Super Spot Remover, and I'm actually, you can see it, I'm like halfway through this, and I've had this for a year. Like, I've finished another one in the past again. It lasted me 2 years. It is around $16 Canadian. Actually, it might have changed because, like I said, I buy this every like 2 years, so I'm not sure, but this is an amazing product. It has a tiny little hole, but You just get the right amount of product. You just pop it right where you need it and it stays there. It's kind of a gel formula. It doesn't have a lot of salicylic acid actually. It's like 1.5, but I don't know if it's because it just stays where it needs to be, but it works so well. Like I've used stronger ones in the past and my skin would just be dehydrated all over and just look, it would just look worse because my pimple would get even more red and my skin around it would be so much dry that you can't even put concealer to hide it. This doesn't do that, which is just incredible. It just calms it down overnight. Actually, last night I had like a pimple right here and one right here and they're like pretty much gone. Like with makeup, they're gone, which thank you. This is just wonderful. My skin isn't dry. I can easily cover it with a little bit of concealer now. So if you have a really really angry pimple, you just apply a little bit and you're good to go. I would recommend not to use it like 4 or 5 days in a row because then maybe your skin will start being dry. But obviously it's salicylic acid, eventually it might dry out your skin, but 2-3 days in a row, you're okay. So wonderful product if you have acne. I really recommend this product. Bonus product, I wanted to mention my favorite moisturizing mask. I actually repurchased it. I had like a few sample sizes, but I repurchased the full size during the Sephora sale because why not, 20% off, right? This is another product from Clarins. Actually, it's the same range. The full range of this is just incredible, so highly recommend them. This is the Hydra Quench cream mask, which this is like a surprise. I was trying some of their products on the back of my hand and later at night I realized, why is one hand so much softer than the other one? And it's because I had applied this mask on that hand. I have one of the sample size here, so if I show you what it looks like, it is pretty much like a cream. Like this, you massage it into your skin, it kind of disappears a little bit, but not fully. So it gives you like a white cast all over your face. It does have the same fresh scent, which I really like now. But again, something that any skin type will like. It's just really refreshing and it leaves your skin moisturized and so soft. So honestly, if you can only get one mask for dehydrated or dry skin, try the Clarins one. You're gonna be impressed. This is just some good stuff. Now my hand's gonna be super soft. You can see like the glow of my hand now. Like this is just the bomb. That's it guys, those are all the products that I've been using on my face and that have been working for me. If there's anything else that you think I would like, let me know in the comments because there's never too many recommendations for skincare. It feels like it gets very overwhelming very quickly, but those are all great products that I've tried for a really long time, so recommend each and every one of them. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos. I will link down below my morning skincare routine so you can go and watch that too. Don't forget to subscribe to not miss any future videos, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.